Well, hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay back at it again. Minnesota Vikings football on the air, online, and you guessed it, all across the SSN. Welcome to Border Battle Week. Border Battle number 1 in this franchise. You love to get excited about these games, these big division rivalries, especially when you share a border with this opponent and you can go over to their little side of the woods and defecate in their water supply and other stuff. I'm not saying Randy does that on the weekends. I'm just saying if I wanted to, I could. The Green Bay Packers will host the Minnesota Vikings. 6-0 on the season and 0-7 are the Vikings. Mock draft number 2 is out, and the Minnesota Vikings hold the 3rd overall selection as it sits now. And the NFL experts think we are going to take Trey Hutchins, the speed-rushing outside linebacker out of Louisville, however you want to say it, 6'2", 240. And not have us taking a top 5 talent in the top 5. So, oh boy. Getting back to big news here in Minnesota. Juwan Williams gets to take his first snaps in the 2023-2024 season. The cornerback has been sidelined by an injury sustained in the preseason, and he will show his face here for the first time on the defense. And Harrison Phillips, after fracturing his arm, is back in the lineup tonight, or today rather. So a big game for the Vikings, and if you've been following the storyline with the quarterback, a big game for Kirk Cousins. I had Kevin O'Connell on the podcast a couple days ago every Friday, and he said this is it for Kirk. If he doesn't orchestrate a win or what he deems scoring drives, I'm air quoting, they will move on from Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins was on the hot seat the last couple weeks. He's been taken out of the game after throwing 1 and 2 interceptions, and Trey Lance has been just playing better than Kirk Cousins. So if he wants to remain our quarterback, the Costco quarterback needs to come and deliver the savings from Kirkland. Before we do in every single game, we'll take a look at the injury report. And Patrick Jones is out 1 more week with that torn labrum. We are missing the rush on that side immensely. And for the Packers, David Bakhtiari, broken ribs. He is out until next week at least, so we might have some success on the left side of their offensive line. Well, the stage is set. Green Bay Packers, the Packtown ladies, will host the Minnesota Vikings. 0-7 versus 6-0. Somebody's O must go, and we hope it's ours, yo. This has been Randy Replay. Kickoff is next. Well, the only good thing about this week is Justin Jefferson is the player spotlight. 89 catches, 1,500 plus, and 17 gritties against teams from visiting cities and the cities that we visit. The Green Bay Packers will host the Minnesota Vikings today, who are being booed as they walk onto the field. And for the Packers, of course, Green Bay loves their cheddar cheese and what and such, and they love their Packers football. New era in Jordan Love. So far, so good. 6 wins and no losses. Sitting behind Aaron Rodgers the last 3 years like his predecessor did with Brett Favre. And, oh boy, there's just elite quarterback play from Green Bay no matter how you slice it. So we'll get into this one. Minnesota will receive the opening kickoff. Ken Nwangwu back. Green Bay won the toss. Has elected to defer. And this stadium is rocking as the Vikings come knocking. There we go. Kablamo. The kick is away, and we are underway. Ken Nwangwu will get it from the ground. Gets a man to miss his tackle, and he'll get out near the 23. And out comes the man on the hot seat, Kirk Cousins. Could this be his last game in purple? We will find out. His stats for the season, 2385, respectable pass yards, 14 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. Also has a bunch of fumbles. and pick sixes within the confines of those stats. We'll take a look at the rest of the Vikings starters appearing on screen now. As Kirk starts with a bunch formation to the right. Under center. It's a play action. Kirk will throw. Oh boy, not a good start. Overthrows JJ right side. And, oh boy. Well, not a good start as we now take a look at the Packers defense with the Vikings coming out I formation. Cousins will get the snap. He will give to Madison, who goes nowhere. We believe that's Kenny Clark. Trey Flowers, rather, on the tackle, and it is a quick 3rd and 9 before the Vikings. Go Pack, go chance will rain down from the cheese-laden heavens. Kirk in the empty set gets the snap. Looks and throws, and he hits a wide-open Jordan Addison, falls ahead near the 50, and it's a first down, Minnesota. What a season for this young wide receiver, Jordan Addison. Or as we call him, Jordania Adesanya. Kirk Cousins under center. Single back set, rather. Gets the snap. Throws backwards across his body for a 1-yard loss. This will go to DJ Hawkinson. And, oh boy. Campbell on the tackle. Cousins just trying to get something going here. From the gun. It's a run. Madison will get near first down yardage up to the... They'll mark him down at the 40. This will be 3rd and inches. So you have a guy in Kirk Cousins. Hasn't really had the season you expected coming off of last season. 13-4. I formation. Hold that thought. It's a swing pass to CJ Ham, who will get the first down for Minnesota. So Cousins now taking what the defense gives him. He's shown flashes. He definitely has big playability, does Cousins, but just he needed to show up more, especially at this stage of the equation. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Quick throw underneath. That will be KJ Osborne for 7. And if this is Kirk's last game, we want to speak for the SSN and thanking him for all of his services and wish him the best and whatever the team decides to do. Jordan Addison will show a little stutter motion on that right side, and this one will go to Madison, and he'll get up near the 18-yard line, and another first down for Alexander Madison, who's having a heck of a day. And Ezra Cleveland is celebrating a bit, prematurely or not. Cousins will wave Madison out as a wide receiver. The Packers are following suit. Cousins to throw. It is caught. TJ Hawkinson 6 yards. And so TJ getting involved early and often in a little shoving match. And a big 6-yard throw for Kirk O'Chill, who stands in the gun. Gets the snap. Weird throw to it's Fatu Kasi, who's down. He's an injured Packer. We will give him claps. And it's 3rd and 2. So Cousins with a weird short throw. He stepped up in the pocket and delivered an absolute strike. And this will be 3rd and 2. And so 3rd and 2. Cousins from the gun. It is a gift to Madison, who gets tripped up and then spun down inside the 5, down to the 2. And you see Ezra Cleveland doing this little guitar motion. It is no stranger. Ezra Cleveland plays guitar. Madison to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Madison, off the second effort. And Minnesota will score on their opening drive. So Kirk Cousins doing his little dance with Madison. The whole team is, oh boy, happy about that. Alexander Madison, that second little push across the goal line, of course, will be reviewed as all scoring plays are. But for now, it is. Yep, it has been confirmed. And Greg Joseph, who missed a couple extra points a couple weeks ago to add the extra point. It is away. Minnesota leads 7-0. And out comes this man right here, Jordan Love, for his first offensive possessions against the Vikings. 1,565 yards, 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And so Jordan Love's era is off to a great start as we take a look at the Packers starters. On offense, Jordan Love looking to throw. And Harrison Phillips will run him down, forcing the throwaway. So Harrison Phillips in his first action back from injury, as we take a look at the defensive starters for the Vikings appearing on screen, will force an incompletion or a throwaway. We missed you, Harrison Phillips. Lewis Seen will make the tackle. Big throw. Jordan Love, no gain left side. Hog, and oh boy. Yes, Jordan Love is having a unrealistic season. He is just hitting on all cylinders. Undefeated Packers. Oh boy. Love. Play action, looking to throw. He's going to throw deep. Jawan Williams gives up the big catch to Reed, right side. So Jawan Williams showing some rust here. Trying to get into a good position to get that bat away or that pick, and just didn't happen for him. So, oh boy, here we go. Jordan Love under center. Aaron Jones is the back. It is a stretch play to Aaron Jones. Jawan Williams not able to make the tackle. He's been all over the ball so far, and here's Aaron Jones for the first down. So another Packers first down. Jordan Love waiting the snap from the gun. Throws it wide open left side for Reed again. Lewis Seen will bring him down near the 11, and that is where Packtown Shatterheads will take over. A fresh set of downs. It's a run play. Asamoah is, I do believe, leading the team in tackles since the departure of Jordan Hicks. It's all about getting younger and faster here for the Vikings. They traded for Trenton Simpson. Ivan Pace is in an extended starting role. Wide open, Aaron Jones right side jumps in, touchdown Green Bay. Just nobody on Aaron Jones, their best player on offense, and oh boy. Nobody, and I mean nobody. We're having some problems with the feed as well. We do hope it's okay. The SSN broadcast having some difficulties when we got here this morning, and they seem to be rearing their ugly heads here during game time. This to tie the game up, 7-all. And the snap spot kick. It's good. Oh boy. To see that. Jordan Love under center. Harrison Smith trying to guess that snap count. It is picked up. Ivan Pace. No, that is Trenton Simpson will come in for the second sack in 2 games. Is it? Is it choppy? Jordan Love to throw. Batted away, Jawan Williams. Jawan Williams forcing the 3rd down. It's Reed again. He said he had it, but Jawan Williams will come up, and the offense is staying out there. No, just kidding. Last second, they rush out the field goal unit. A big attempt before the Packers, and it is good. 10-7 lead. My goodness. And Greg Joseph in to tie this thing up. A big field goal for Minnesota, 49-yarder, middle of the field. Wind coming in at Joseph. Kick is away. It is perfect. So Greg Joseph will tie this game up. Cousins corrals the snap. Looks, he's got a wide open TJ Hawkinson left side. hit out of bounds, no flags, but 9 for 15, 110 for Kirk. That is the end of quarter number 1. What a way to end it. Score tied, but Minnesota moving down the field. Minnesota will send out Ryan Wright again. Both teams going back-to-back-to-back punts. Ryan Wright angles this one beautifully out at the 5, so Minnesota finally gets this coffin corner they've been looking for, and Ryan Wright will pin the Packers deep. Pin the pack. And Greg Joseph will be called upon for the points. So a 20-yarder. Joseph's kick inside the uprights. It is good. He's missed a couple this season. And Greg Joseph will kick us to a 13-10 lead. So again, another punt. We've been deadlocked 13-10 this whole quarter. We run into the punter. So this will come back. Minnesota will maintain possession off the penalty. So of course the penalty will be accepted. Minnesota on Greg Joseph to put him up by 6. This one is a chip shot, 36-yarder midfield for Greg Joseph. Kick is away. Angles in left side. It is good. Minnesota keep being kept out of the end zone, but Greg Joseph hasn't missed a kick yet. Knock on wood. End of the half. Love from the gun. It's another screen the other way. Byron Murphy will give up the touchdown. My heavens. Aaron Jones will score off of a screen and off of the Kirk Cousins interception. We get some feed issues. We got some broadcasting issues today. Oh boy. So we do apologize, and just taking a 1-point lead for the Pack going into the half. Kick is away. It's good. Oh boy. Cousins from the gun looking to throw once again. Tosses it up for JJ. Caught! Timeout called. 2 seconds left. My goodness. F it. JJ down there somewhere. Call on the field, and Minnesota with an opportunity to take the lead prior to the half. Oh my heavens, Kirk Cousins. Now Greg Joseph with one of the most important kicks of the season to lead the Packers going into the half. Snap spot kick. It's good. 19-17. Oh my heavens. I wish this was the final. I wish we would have beaten the Packers in border battle number 1 for this franchise, but we're only at the end of the first half. 19-17 is your score. Kirk Cousins with an absolute dime to JJ. And let's take a look around the NFL. What a way to end that first half. In our perusing around the NFL, we find our way down to Carolina, where the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud struggling this season. The Panthers are up. Bryce Young 2 interceptions, but has his team up 10 nearing the half there. We'll travel further northwest in Indianapolis, where the Aints are down. Anthony Richardson, 37 yards. Colts lead 3-0 in a nail-biter there at the half. Hog. Must be nice. And then down Dallas way. The Cowboys down to the Rams. Just by 1 measly point. Nearing the halftime there. Oh boy. Second half action. Up next. Working here to darn near perfection. There's a run by Jones. He's in for his second touchdown of the game, and Aaron Jones just doesn't even celebrate. He runs back to the sideline. So it will be another touchdown for the Packers. We are getting some interesting technical difficulties here today on the replays only, so we do apologize. The SSN is in some trouble. 24-19. Packers lead. Oh boy. Cousins from the gun. 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. As a man deep. It's JJ. Stays on his feet. We get a gritty against the Packers from Green Bay City. And Kirk Cousins hitting JJ in stride 2nd time this game. Cousins with an absolute piss missile. And JJ staying on his feet through the hit. Darnell Savage. You're no savage today, my friend. And Minnesota will take. A 2-point lead pending the kick. Greg Joseph to tack it on. Kick is away. It is good. 26-24. We got a nail biter here nearing the middle mark of the 3rd quarter. Oh boy. Press coverage across the board for Minnesota. I formation for the Packers. 2 tight ends right. Gets the snap. It is a play fake. Big throw. Christian Watson burning Jawan Williams, and it's a touchdown. Packtown. Oh my goodness. A touchdown for the Packtown. And we are having some issues with these replays. Whatever is going on there, we do apologize. And oh boy, Christian Watson burning Jawan Williams. First game back from injury. Not good for J-Dub. There's the kick. It's good. 31-26. Game of his season so far in terms of yardage. Cousins to throw. And as he's about ready to get hit, he will fumble the ball again. Oh my heavens, it's scoop and score for the Packers. Rashawn Gary. Cousins just about ready. Was this arm moving forward? It's too hard to tell with this replay camera that the league provided, and it doesn't appear so. And Minnesota will be down by 12 pending the kick now. And the snap spot kick is good. Oh no, defense. Love looking to throw. Trenton Simpson will wrestle down, and he'll split a sack. Otherwise, that would be Trenton Simpson's 2nd of the day. Jordan Love goes down, loss of yards to make it 26-41, 41-26, however you and yours say it. Kick is away. Right down Broadway. Putting together one of the best statistical games of his year. Cousins to throw. Intercepted. Jair Alexander almost on cue. And that'll be a pick for Alexander. Love from the gun. Start the 4th quarter. He's going to look to throw. Love throws wide open. Romeo Doubs, and nobody, and I mean nobody, reacted to the throw. Romeo Doubs touchdown for the Packers. They will put this thing out of reach. And we get these issues here just on the beginning of these replays for both teams. We think it's the Packers set up some sort of a signal interference here to get our play calls and stop our replays. Kick is away. It's good. 48-26. It was close for the majority of the game, but oh boy. There's Aaron Jones up the middle. He'll get in for the touchdown. And it's just sad to see Aaron Jones touchdown again. Replay issues are plenty. Signal interference, EMP grenades, and other bits and bolts of that nature. And Minnesota down 55-26 now. All day. Love under center. And again, it's Trenton Simpson. Excuse me, with some help from Davenport, but dude. Now Randy's got the hiccups for some reason. It is Trenton Simpson with another TFL, his 2nd of this little goal line stand. And it's a quick throw. Romeo Dobbs, nobody reacts, and that was a touchdown Packtown. Just to make it 62-26, and Minnesota will fall to 0-8. The future of Kirk Cousins will be the talking point this week. And watch the fullback if you're Minnesota. Jordan Love getting a throw off. It's a catch and a touchdown. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tucker Kraft. Who? Got to be their third stringer. And these issues on the replays persist. Oh boy. Needs to make it 69-26. Kick is away. It's good. First and goal. Kirk Cousins. Gun. I think you'd hear that again. Throws. Well, there's something you thought you would hear. Picked off. And again, a third pick six for the Vikings quarterback. And the second for that linebacker that goes by the name of Devondre Campbell. And he was camping on this route, and he just undercut the crap out of it. And Kirk Cousins went to the guy that he's been going to all game, TJ Hawkinson, and 76-26. Oh boy. Cousins from the gun. Gets the snap, quick throw. Caught in transition. Jordan Addison is loose right side to the hash marks. 10-5. Dancing into the end zone. Jordan Addison, the rookie. Probably doesn't want to celebrate down 60 or whatever we are, but he's got some spunk to him. He's got some fire in those feet. And Jordan Addison in traffic. You know who else was good at catching in traffic? Especially on the best, one of the best corners in the NFL, Jair Alexander, Adam Thielen. And so does that save Kirk's job? We don't think so, but it does put points on the board. 33-76, 76-33, however you want to look at it. Minnesota will be 0-8. The Packers will climb to 8-0. And the Minnesota Vikings will have one of the resurging teams in the NFL, let alone the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons, next week in hot Atlanta. So, but first, Jordan Love from the gun. He's not going to throw this, is he? No, he's not. Trenton Simpson, they're not going to get tackle on Jones, but DJ Wanham will finish him off, and for all, intents and purposes, this should do it. 5 for 3. 2-1-0. L. So there you go. There you have it. 33-76. Minnesota made it interesting coming down the stretch. Get you into these player stats. Randy Replay shedding a tear for this man, Kirk Cousins. And we'll get you back to the main screen and preview Falcon Week and figure out what the heck is just going to happen. 46.1 QB rating. He was 35 of 76. That is 46% completion percentage for those of you that did not know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 544 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 6 interceptions. Of course, that long 72-yard pass to Addison there towards the end of the game. Alexander Madison, 23 for 128 and a touchdown. Sorry, Kenny Nwangwu, 2 runs, no yards. Kirk Cousins, 1 for 13. Also had a fumble, scoop and score for 6. In the receiving game, JJ leads again. 9 catches, 181, and a gritty against these Packers from the Green Bay City. Did have 1 drop. TJ Hawkinson, 9 catches, 120, 3 drops. Jordan Addison, 6 for 167, and a touchdown there at the end with 3 drops as well. Madison, 5 for 19. KJ Osborne, 4 for 46. Longwood, 1 for 6. CJ Ham, 1 for 5. Nobody And we mean nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and for all intents and purposes, pending any weirdness, the Minnesota Vikings have put together a double-double. Oh boy. Harrison Smith and Trenton Simpson will each have 11 total tackles, 5 and 6 solos and assists between them both. My goodness. Byron Murphy with 8. Lewis Seen, Asamoah, and Pace with 7. Booth, Bynum with 5. Metellus, Wanham, Williams, Hunter with 4. Phillips with 3. O'Neill with 2. Jay, what's up, dude? How's it going? What is going on? How are you? All right, 3, 2. Trenton Simpson, 5 tackles for loss in this game. Also added 1.5 sacks. So my goodness, what a stat line for Trenton Simpson, the rookie that we traded for. Jordan Hicks gone to Baltimore, I do believe. Trenton Simpson coming from there, so that would make the most sense. Asamoah, Hunter, and Wanham with 2. Seen, Phillips, Smith, each with 1. 3 sacks, rather, for the Vikings defense today. They are split up as follows. Trenton Simpson, the aforementioned, 1.5. Brian Asamoah with 1, and then Harrison Phillips will split that other one. No picks for 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, the Minnesota Vikings have not caused an interception. Pass deflections just won by Juwan Williams in his comeback game. Welcome back from injury. Has not played a down this season. No forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, no block kicks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings in this one. Greg Joseph back to his perfect, pretty ways. 4 for 4. Longest of 49 field goals, 3 for 3 extra points. Ryan Wright, 4 punts, 199, netting 144. 1 of them inside the 20, and 2 touchbacks. Trenton Gill forced 7 punts. Well, the Vikings forced Trenton Gill to punt 7 times. 321, netting 245. 3 touchbacks for him. Well, the preceding presentation was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its thems or theirs subsidiaries. We're going to get you back to the main screen. Randy Replay and all of Vikings country awaiting the details of what we talked about pregame. We'll touch on that. We'll get you ready for Falcons week, and oh boy. And welcome back now to the main screen. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings fall to the Packers 76-33. We kind of teased it in the postgame. Kirk Cousins going to be the talk of the town here. Now just 48 hours until the trade deadline hits. Of course, that is Tuesday or Monday at midnight, 11:59, whatever you want to call it. Kevin O'Connell made it very clear last week that every team, every position on this team, rather, will be looked at and evaluated, as now the team is 0-8. Unless you win out, you have very, very little chance to make the playoffs. Is it a rebuild season? Is it time for Trey Lance to take the reins? What is Kirk Cousins going to do? Where is he going to go? I mean, there's so many questions. This is going to be a very, very interesting 48 hours, and so far, the SSN is being told that no moves are going to be made today, so we will have to wait until the Monday night game wraps up, and hopefully next week we will have a little bit more light here on the podcast. Of course, we have a podcast, Randy's Replay. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. And Kevin O'Connell featured every week, and my heavens, this is going to be the most stressful 48 hours, not only for me, but for Kevin O'Connell. Put yourself in his shoes. You gotta look at a roster of 53 guys, and it's not just, oh, you're not playing good. This is their livelihood. So, oh boy. Anyway, Minnesota Vikings fall to 0-8. Packers climb to 8-0, of course. League's not very good at updating scores, or standings, whatever you want to call it. So we will get all that information post-Monday for you. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.